Meghan and Harry, their biggest problem with a lot of people here in the United Kingdom is simply this. But what is it? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Truly lovely to have your company today. Hope you're all keeping well, sipping your teas, your coffees, your Horlicks. Hey, we had such a response about the Horlicks. Seems I'm not alone. And also, I've got to say, quite a few of you brought up the fact that we had Horlicks tablets. I remember those. Do you remember that? They gave you them at school to try and build you up, you know. And you were only supposed to get one, but apparently you could get quite a few if the teacher wasn't looking. You don't see them now, particularly here in the United Kingdom. Let me know if they still sell them in your neck of the woods. It'd be lovely to know, because I truly do like them. They're really sort of safe, sweet, weren't they? Oh, here I am going off on a tangent again. As ever, though, back to your breaking royal story of the day. Now, on a more serious note, this really does relate to something rather serious, because as we know, it's not been a great year for the British monarchy. That's all to do with really quite a few, well, major bombshells, including, of course, His Royal Highness the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, and not forgetting that infamous interview way back in March with Meghan and Harry. And they've caused the biggest stir, let me tell you, because a lot of people do truly believe here in the United Kingdom that they should have their titles removed. We've said to you here also on the show, it's rather difficult. Lots of people say to me, well, why can't the government remove them? Why can't Her Majesty remove them? Well, they are a title bestowed on them. And let's not forget, Prince Harry is a prince of the realm. He will always remain a prince of the realm. Really, you know, it would be their choice and really more magnanimous if they decided to remove their own titles and go out and strike alone. Seemingly, though, that's not going to be the case. But something at least now has developed, and let me explain what that is. Well, according to a very good source, a lot of people were very angry when Harry and Meghan were included on the royal website, as naturally the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Now, when they were included on the site, this was really because they were going to be, if you remember at that time, sort of still working on behalf of the British monarchy. Now, some might say they've been working against the British monarchy for some time. Yes, and of course, really, that does anger a lot of people that they're still on the royal website. Now, what's more important to note is you do see the likes of senior members of the British monarchy, like, of course, Her Royal Highness, the Princess Royal, Princess Anne, His Royal Highness Prince Charles, Prince William, Catherine, Sophie Wessex, you know, all of them, all the major players. And when you think about it, they're actively promoting the British monarchy and, of course, promoting Britain globally. But what are Harry and Meghan doing? And that now is the bigger question that's being asked, not just in inner court circles, but of course vocally by a lot of people here in the United Kingdom. Could they now be removed? Well, let me tell you, that's an ongoing conversation, seriously, between courtiers, because they do know that this angers the British public, because let's face it, they've decided to skedaddle over to the United States, live a very allegedly private life, only coming out when they have something to promote, or of course to gloat about, in the case of Meghan's recent privacy win, yes. But more importantly, you know, the monarchy have to be noted that this does anger the people that sadly pay their wages. Let's not forget, it's the British public that contribute to the British monarchy. Yes, they bring millions of pounds in worldwide thanks to tourism, and it's not their fault that tourism has dropped. But if you do want to remain popular, you really do have to adhere to what the British public want. And right now, there's a growing swell against Harry and Meghan still being on the royal website. But as ever, for how long? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.